Hey everybody, and welcome to the midweek check-in for the 16th through the 22nd of November from my Toth deck today. So as with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. If you'd like to donate, I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or MetaPay. If you'd like a service or anything else, please comment below and we'll figure something out. Let's see. We're going to do one card today for the overall energy of what is going on for the collective this midweek. So we have power. So what this means is we have a lot of objectivity practice going on. Our home life is being mainly affected. Work from home jobs are going to be impacted. Heavy hitting statements and revelations from a fatherhood figure or an advice giver or someone that is very financially savvy, financially driven, someone who has a lot of experience under their belts, someone who's very like cardinal energy here, someone very high up, someone that can take the middle ground and stay objective, someone that can be pragmatic and logical and have a firm foundational approach, even in emotional mindset. Executive function needs to happen for the majority of the week, especially between Wednesday and Thursday, and especially between 4 in the morning and 5 at night. It looks like there's going to be some form of elemental practice or objectivism practice or cognitive dissonance that's going to happen revolving around how elements work, how magic works, practicality, focus skills, focus groups, DBT practice, binaural beats, aromatherapy. Tactile learners are going to be very strongly impacted today as well as kinetic learners, so someone that has to do things, someone that has to feel things, someone that has to know firsthand before they fully understand. You can tell them all they want, but until they live it or until they experience it for themselves, they just don't quite understand it fully. Moats and castling are very important. Pyramids. Let's see. Trapezoids, circles, dots, and triangles are going to be very helpful in sigil work and symbolism and creating solid firm foundations and gaining truth and trustworthiness and power. It seems like there's going to be some form of solid advice being given from someone who takes a neutral stance and things, doesn't want to get in on things, doesn't want to pick a side, but just wants to stay pretty centered. Centrist thinking or centralist thinking can be very beneficial to some and can also be impacting others. Let's see. Bridges, bridging the gap, bridge advocates, crossing the rainbow bridge, talking to mediums and deceased loved ones and gods of the dead and gods of water and gods of earth and gods of power to help you. It looks like work and court are going to be highly affected during the midweek. This is including finances, childhood, early childhood. Anybody that's 9 years old or younger might be affected within the next 4 months or have been affected within the last 4 years. And it seems like inner child healing is going to be very prominent. I keep hearing don't look down. Fear of bridges, fear of water, fear of moving water, fear of deep water also need to be worked on, need to be worked through. Fear of collapsing buildings or collapsing structures, if the bridge were to fall or something were to fall on top of you or a chandelier were to fall on you while you slept, kind of a deal. Can be worked through. Superstitions, dealing in feng shui, can also be impacting your home life. Work from home jobs are very stressful, so just be aware that even if you work from home, you still have to separate work and home, personal life and work life. Being able to better understand how you were raised as an early in early childhood can help you understand how you were shaped as an adult and what you still do, due to being raised the way you were and due to your upbringing, especially when you were raised around boys, raised around like toxic masculinity, or raised around someone that is very like stern but reserved. Almost like you couldn't tell if they were lying or not, or if they were joking or not. But you know that objectively what the outline is going to be, and you've noticed the pattern in this person a lot. It's just doomed to repeat itself until they learn to break that cycle and break that barrier. Actions and aggressive behavior in the home, like domestic violence or financial abuse or semantic abuse, can also be impacting like the energy. So make sure you wash your energy, make sure you clean your energy, make sure you clear your workspace and move around, and make sure the energy stays cleansed out and cleared out. Get that soul clearing that you've been needing. Do anything and everything possible that you can, working on the 4 basic food groups and working on your basic needs, and knowing that those basic needs will be met and you don't have to deal with breadcrumbing and you don't have to stand for breadcrumbing will help you. So when you feel like you're breadcrumbed, or you feel like someone is being narcissistically abusive to you, even at work, you do have the right to remove yourself. Don't be afraid to use that paradox of tolerance. But that's what I'm getting for the midweek for the 16th through the 22nd of November 2025. So as with these, take what resonates, see what doesn't. Thanks for joining.